Hello, lovely people. It is a beautiful day here at the meeting place of heaven and earth. I am on Mount Shasta enjoying this beautiful weather. God and Goddess, thank you so much for this lovely day and this beautiful mountain, for the birds and the little chipmunks, all of the creatures that are running about, especially the ones that are brave enough to interact. Thank you so much for all of your creation, even in this fallen world. The beauty still remains of nature and the potential of what we can be again when we remember who we are and where we came from and rise this earth up unto the heavens once more. Please help us to remember why we came here and to be loving and kind in all that we do, giving the nod to love and actually implementing the teachings that we are learning, not just merely reading and listening to them. In the name of Elohim, I pray. Amen. Today, it's a little bit late for the noontime peace contemplation, although solar noon is later than the noon on the clock anyways. So it's better that we do the noontime peace contemplations regardless of what time. Same with the communions. It's better that we do them rather than not do them regardless of the time so that we can build better relationships. And today it is Humanity Day. So we're praying our God and Goddess, immanent and transcendent, send to all your angel of peace. To humanity, send your angel of holy work. Help us all remember why we came here so that we can do it. Hey, Kyle, how's it going? I'm mowing the lawn, but I'll be listening. Awesome. Well, enjoy your time mowing the lawn. I used to like to, when my grandpa died, mow the lawn for my grandma on the ride mower. My dad wouldn't let me mow the lawn growing up because he said it's a boy's job. And so I was not allowed to do it, but my younger brothers were allowed to. Anyways, today we are going to continue our reading from the Holy Megillah, the Nasarean Bible of the Essene Way, translated by Dave Greenleaf and available at Essene.org. We are reading in chapter 63, the Axioms of the Golden Dragon. Yesterday we did 1 through 10. Today we're going to pick up with number 11. This is on page 785 of the White Book, if you are following along. Although, pretty sure the final edition will be a white one as well. So, those of you that are watching this in the far future, might be a different page. Anyways, let us continue on with the Axioms of the Golden Dragon. Axiom 11. When you reach into Ein Sof, the realm of all potential, and pull. Oh, hi, chipmunk. Oh, sorry. One time they came up on my chair with me. So, okay. Axiom number 11. When you reach into Ein Sof, the realm of all potential, and pull something into manifestation, you perform magic. Your magic is as white as that which you conjure. Hermon's commentary on Axiom 11 says, as above, so below. Ein Sof is within Yah and also within you. Ein Sof is the inner cauldron from which potential manifestations emerge into actual manifestations. Ein Sof is the magic hat of the real magician. Your magical intentions, expressed by your willpower, are as white or black or gray as they actually are, which is always relative to your current level of spiritual evolution. The higher you ascend on the spiral ladder of being, the whiter your conjurations from the inner cauldron into manifestation will be. Axiom 12. The inner cauldron is Ein Sof within Yah, within you. From this cauldron, potential manifestations emerge as actual manifestations. That which emerges from the cauldron within is your magic. When a conjuration of white magic makes use of natural elements of the domain we call green magic, That is green wizardry in white magic. Green wizardry in white magic is the common practice of green wizards of the White Rose. Hermon's commentary here says, not every act of white magic involves the use of natural elements associated with green magic or natural magic, but some do. Those acts of white magic that involve the means of green magic are instances of green wizardry in white magic. Nasarean wizardry is not limited to green magic, but includes it to the degree that it is considered a common practice of Nasarean wizards and wizardesses. A Nasarean wizard that does not use much green magic would be uncommon. Green magic includes living progressively more like the Alophim of the forest meadows. Your very lifestyle becomes a conjuration of green wizardry in white magic. Literally everything that we do can become magic, and when we're constantly in nature and using nature, that's becoming a green wizard. Nasarean wizards aspire to be elf friends. Axiom 13 of the Golden Dragon. As you sow, so shall you reap, tempered by mercy. This is cause and effect in the land of love. Hermon's commentary here says, white wizards, there you go, choose by their own free will to live in and thus co-conjure the land of love, the heavenly realms enjoyed by heavenly beings of the nod of wisdom to love. On earth, that lifestyle is well exemplified by the Alophim of the forest meadows and their Nasarean green wizard friends called elf friends. A primary characteristic of, let me see if I can slide here. Okay, a primary characteristic of that lifestyle is the progressive cultivation of natural paradises called Edens. When not on the road, Nasarean wizards transform their personal living spaces or places into expressions of the land of love. When on the road, Nasarean wizards are representatives of the land of love. They carry that land wherever they walk, within them, expressing it without. Even when incarnated in a contested world like this one, we live in heaven within, the land of love that is our heavenly, heartful consciousness, helping Eden within to be expressed without, embracing justice that gives the edge to mercy. Cause and effect justice will not be mocked, but in highest wisdom, justice gives the nod to love. That nod is a movement, the movement of unlimited love that includes ultimate universal salvation. Any other form of love would be limited. Any other form of salvation would be limited. The land of love is unlimited, but expresses itself appropriately at each level of the cosmic school system. Cause and effect, divine justice, is real, but it wisely serves divine love. Axiom 14 of the Golden Dragon. Cause and effect turns out to be so important that the white wizard pays it great attention. We know what we put out comes back to us, and what goes around comes around. As wizardess Gilgala put it, you cause effects and experience the repercussions. White magic conjures good repercussions. Good being understood in the light of the ultimate victory of universal love, in wisdom, in progressive spiritual evolution. We are talking about spiritual alchemy via Essene Yoga. The highest Nasarean yogis are the same people as the highest Nasarean wizards. Axiom 15. Here we go. Forgiveness turns out to be so important that the white wizard pays it great attention. Hermon's commentary says, we know that forgiveness is linked to spiritual ascension, holistic wellness, and inner peace. Our inner peace gives birth to the outer peace, that is the Eden peace we call Gan Shalom, the garden of peace, the abode progressively conjured by Alephim and elf friends, wherever they live. Axiom 16 of the Golden Dragon. Tolerance turns out to be so important that the white wizard pays it great attention. Without a healthy dose of holy tolerance, the world will constantly be at war. Hermon's commentary here says that without a healthy dose of holy tolerance, we are brittle and unpleasant to be around. This does not mean that we tolerate in such a way as to fail to respond appropriately to evil or ignorance. Rather, it means that we tolerate other viewpoints and lifestyles, even while holding and expressing our highest light. Axiom 17 of the Golden Dragon. The white wizard embraces spiritual practices that enhance the whiteness of his or her wizardry. That is why Nasarean white wizards are the most dedicated practitioners of Nasarean yoga, the yoga of the tree of life. Yoga is the means by which we enhance our practice of white magic by advancing our degree of spiritual ascension in spiritual gold. Hermon's commentary on that one says, as we ascend the ladder of being, our relative degree of goodness rises correspondingly, and our magical conjurations become kinder and kinder, whiter and whiter. Axiom 18 of the Golden Dragon. Notice, study, and harmonize with the principle of rhythm within and around. Hermon's commentary says, then you will truly see the spirals that are expressed in natural cycles, the wheels within wheels epitomized by the cycles and seasons, within and around, giving the appearance of times, but in fact being the ripening of universal goodness in eternal now. Hi, cutie. Axiom 19 of the Golden Dragon. The principle of polarity and unity is one aspect of the principle of diversity within unity. Hermon's commentary says, as stated, it is one aspect, not the only aspect. And Axiom 20. Perhaps the most significant of the many polarities within unity is that expressed by sexual gender. Hermon's commentary says, everything in the realm of positions and times is of masculine or feminine spin, and each is within the other to almost equal degree. A bit of tilting in one direction or spin is required for there to be motion. The motivating power of the all, including all positions and times, is the supernal motion that is the nod of masculine wisdom to feminine love, the reach of him toward her, and the reach of her toward him, making love forever as an alternating spiral double helix, him spinning around her, her spinning around him, which is the creative way of sexuality, the means of fulfillment of the creative wish. Actually, I have a slide for that one. Yah, the still zero, is neither masculine nor feminine, but is the crown and source of each. Sweet. I'm going to stop there for today and keep the next few a little bit shorter till we finish this chapter. And yeah, I have a few other things that I need to do today. But it is nice to take those in little snippets and try to implement them and think about them deeper. I really love how much love focus there is. They call this the religion of love for a reason. And giving that nod to love is really important in so many different ways in our lives. And those of us that are in a position that can do that, it can be harder for us because we have to try to compensate for those that aren't. But like the good book says, we are here to be the hands and feet of Christ, to uplift the fallen world, to show them a better way. Most people are just going along with their programming. And unfortunately, the programming of this world is negative. It's competitive. It's divisive. It's unloving and unkind. And we have a bunch of hurt people that are hurting people, right? And we get to show them that there is a different way, and that can be hard, but it's also very, very rewarding. Finding, even just asking, what good can I do today? Hi. And being willing to actually do that good, whether it is just praying for somebody or actually doing an act of kindness that can help someone out. So always looking for different ways to implement the teachings. I'm actually on a little bit of a deadline to help with some of the proofreading of the final chapters. I mentioned that maybe yesterday. This book is about to get a whole lot bigger, and they are in the final processes of getting everything ready to send to the printer. And so I have like 2 more scrolls that I need to skim through and make sure there's no typos or anything like that. So that is what I will be doing today. Tomorrow I will be back to read the next part of the lovely emerald tablets, the Nasarean emerald tablets. This is only the first of 4 of them. And so it's going to take a little bit of time to get through those, but it's going to be really awesome information. More coming soon. Kyle says, thanks for reading. You're very welcome. It is my pleasure to be able to help bring these words to people that do not have this lovely book yet, and also for those that do, that might also be reading along. Very happy to share it. Kyle says, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I also hope you enjoy the little critters. Thank you. I definitely will. A little chipmunk keeps coming over here. Usually I feed them some nuts and stuff. Last time I was just kind of experimenting with different things that they like and left out some like of my kitchen scraps, like celery and some carrot and different things like that. So yeah, they're really loving it. Actually, these ones have eaten out of my hands before. So really, really enjoying it, and also enjoying learning about them in other ways, learning about how their vision works and how cool they are. They do say that chipmunks are smarter than squirrels, because they build more complex tunnels and systems like that. There are some squirrels up here, but I think you mainly just see the cute little brown chipmunks up this high. So anyways, I will be back tomorrow for the next reading. I hope that you have a wonderful day. May God and my goddess bless you.